Foundations of Love: How to Build and Sustain a Happy Relationship and Family. Please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel if you like the content. Title: Chapter 30, Managing Screen Time and Digital Boundaries. Screens are everywhere. Now what? Let's face it, screens are a big part of modern life. From tablets and smartphones to TVs and gaming consoles, technology is here to stay. While digital devices can be fun and educational, they can also be a source of frustration if not managed well. The key is finding a healthy balance that works for your family. Managing screen time isn't about banning devices altogether. It's about setting boundaries, teaching responsible use, and encouraging a variety of activities that support your child's development. With the right approach, you can help your child navigate the digital world without letting it take over. Why boundaries matter. Setting boundaries around screen time helps kids develop healthy habits and avoid the negative effects of excessive use, like sleep problems, reduced physical activity, and difficulty focusing. Boundaries also ensure that screen time doesn't crowd out other important activities like family time, homework, and outdoor play. The good news? Boundaries give your child a sense of structure and balance. By involving them in the process, you can create rules that everyone feels good about. Pro tip: frame screen time rules positively, like, let's make sure we have time for family activities and homework before using screens. Creating a screen time schedule. A screen time schedule is a great way to manage device use while setting clear expectations. Decide on specific times for screen use, like after homework or during designated family movie nights, and stick to them consistently. When creating a schedule, consider your child's age, schoolwork, and other responsibilities. Younger kids might need more structured limits, while older kids can gradually take on more responsibility for managing their time. Pro tip: use tools like timers or parental control apps to help enforce screen time limits without constant reminders. Life example: the screen timer. Your child gets 30 minutes of screen time after dinner. You set a timer, and when it goes off, they know it's time to switch to another activity. This simple system avoids arguments and keeps things on track. Encouraging device-free zones. One way to set digital boundaries is by creating device-free zones in your home. These are spaces where screens are off-limits, like the dinner table, bedrooms, or family game night. Device-free zones encourage face-to-face interactions and help everyone stay present in the moment. Explain the purpose of these zones to your child and make them a family-wide rule. When everyone participates, it's easier to build a culture of mindful screen use. Pro tip: lead by example. If you want device-free dinners, make sure your own phone stays in another room during meals. Life example: the device-free dinner. During dinner, your family leaves phones and tablets in another room. Instead of scrolling, you share stories about your day, laugh at jokes, and enjoy quality time together. Teaching digital responsibility. Screens are a gateway to the digital world, and teaching your child how to use them responsibly is just as important as setting limits. Talk about topics like online safety, respectful communication, and the importance of balancing screen time with other activities. Encourage your child to think critically about the content they consume and to take breaks when needed. By teaching these skills early, you're preparing them to navigate the digital world with confidence. Pro tip: set a rule that devices must be used in common areas of the house. This helps you monitor screen time and ensures your child feels supported in making responsible choices. Life example: the safe search. Your child asks to research a school project online, so you show them how to use kid-friendly search engines and discuss what to do if they come across inappropriate content. This guidance helps them feel more confident and safe while exploring the internet. Balancing screen time with other activities. A healthy screen time routine includes plenty of off-screen activities. Encourage your child to explore hobbies, spend time outdoors, and participate in family or community events. When kids have a variety of engaging activities, they're less likely to over-rely on screens for entertainment. Help your child create a balanced schedule by suggesting fun alternatives to screen time. Whether it's building a fort, baking cookies, or playing a board game, these activities show that there's more to life than devices. Pro tip: plan screen-free weekends once in a while, filled with outdoor adventures, creative projects, and family bonding. Life example: the nature walk. On a sunny afternoon, your family decides to leave devices at home and explore a nearby trail. You point out interesting plants and animals, take photos together with an actual camera, and enjoy a refreshing break from screens. Handling pushback. It's normal for kids to resist screen time limits, especially if they're used to having more freedom. When pushback happens, stay calm and stick to the rules. Remind your child why the boundaries are in place and offer alternatives to keep them engaged. Avoid turning screen time into a power struggle. Instead, focus on finding solutions that respect the rules while addressing your child's needs and preferences. Pro tip: offer choices within the boundaries, like, would you rather use your screen time for a game or a show? Life example: the game versus homework debate. Your child wants to play a video game before finishing their homework. You calmly say, homework comes first, but once it's done, you'll have time to play. They may grumble, but they eventually get to work, knowing the rule is non-negotiable. Being flexible when needed. While consistency is important, it's okay to be flexible when the situation calls for it. For example, during a long car ride or a family movie night, you might adjust screen time limits to accommodate special circumstances. The key is to make exceptions rare and clearly communicate why they're happening. Pro tip: use flexibility as an opportunity to reinforce boundaries. For example, we're extending screen time tonight because it's a special occasion, but tomorrow we'll go back to our usual schedule. Life example: the road trip movie. On a family road trip, you let your child watch an extra movie on the tablet to pass the time. You explain that this is a one-time adjustment for the trip, and they understand that regular limits will return afterward. Conclusion: finding balance in a digital world. Managing screen time and digital boundaries is an ongoing process that requires patience, communication, and a willingness to adapt. By setting clear rules, encouraging responsibility, and balancing screens with other activities, you're helping your child develop a healthy relationship with technology. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Celebrate the small wins, learn from the challenges, and keep fostering an environment where screens enhance your child's life without taking over. With your guidance, they'll grow up knowing how to use technology wisely and mindfully.